Well, as I said earlier, ribbon cuttings are becoming pretty commonplace here in Brunswick. Tim Smith was on site as Sonic opened its newest Northeast Ohio location.
Hi, thank you for choosing Sonic. This is Sarah. Can I get your name for the car hat, please? Okay, Mary, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Hello, welcome to Sonic in Brunswick. My name is Frank Cuevas. I'm your host.
Are you married?
Yes, we're married, definitely married. First, before we begin the ribbon cutting ceremony, we've got a couple announcements to make. One, we're very happy to bring Sonic to this great city of Brunswick. Second, I got to introduce a few people, but before I do that, I'm going to keep it very brief. Some of you are already eating. That's great. When we're done with the ribbon cutting ceremony, for those of you who haven't ordered yet, we'll help you out. You just place your order here at any of the 6 order stations. We got 2 here. We got 4 on the side here. Car hops will bring it out to you fresh, hot, ready to roll. If there's 2 things I want to make sure that we leave here today with, so everybody understands, we're open all year long. It's very important to remember that. Even not only during the summer and football season, but we're open all year round. We want you guys to come here. We want you guys to leave here today telling everybody in this city and all the neighboring cities about what a great restaurant we are, what great service we're going to provide, and the delicious food that we're going to serve. So I want to make sure everybody leaves with those couple of things today. The next thing I have to mention is we've got all of our staff. They worked very, very hard to prepare for this ribbon cutting ceremony. They've trained, they prepared, as well as our grand opening tomorrow morning to the public, to everyone at 6 a.m. So remember, tomorrow we grand open at 6 a.m. You'll see some of our staff out here, as well as all of our staffs inside working very hard to make this event great for everyone, prepare the food, make it hot, make it fresh. Later this afternoon, just FYI, we've got a 3 to 9 family and friends evening. What that's going to allow us to do, we're still close to the public tonight, but it's going to allow us to fine-tune ourselves so we're ready to rock and roll tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Last couple things, couple introductions. I'd like to introduce Monica, who is our general manager of this new Sonic here in Brunswick. And then I'd like to introduce Tim Wilmot, right over here. He's the Director of Operations of Northeast Ohio. They have both worked very hard with their staff in training, recruiting, hiring, organizing this entire event, and I'm very excited about that because these guys are the lifeblood of what's happening here as relates to delivering a great experience inside. And before we do the ribbon cutting, Mayor Gary Werner here. Before we do that, I got to introduce one other person, and that is the Sonic franchisee owner for Northeast Ohio, Mr. Gary Deckett, has a few words.
Thank you for coming. First of all, how's the food?
We've been waiting a long time for you guys.
Who would have ever thought that Brunswick would beat out cities like Strongsville, Medina, all the others? And the reason you did that is because the city put up when we first talked with the city. All right, we were welcome. People wanted us here, the council wanted us here, the fire department, the police. It says, how are we going to work? We know we're busy out here in the front. How are we going to work together? And I just want to say thank you, because with teamwork, that's how that happens. Not only my staff, the teamwork, you're going to see how well we're going to run an operation, but from the city, and you're going to see us involved with your sports teams, your football teams, your basketball teams, your schools. We're going to take care of the kids in this community. And I can tell you, and the adults, you're going to see this is going to become a favorite place. But really, my hat's off to you, the city of Brunswick, for opening your arms up open to us, even through the construction, all the construction people. You're trying to facilitate getting us done. We were done, started 55 days ago. And well, 55 days ago was Monday. But in 2 months, the doors are open for us. So thanks a bunch. Enjoy your food. And we are very proud to be here in the city with us. With you guys. Thank you.
Mayor Gary Warner.
Good morning, everyone. Two things I want to start with. One, I know no reasonable person here will be wondering this, but I'm also married. Secondly, in answer to Gary's question, who would have figured Brunswick would beat out its neighbors for Sonic? We would. Right? We're happy to have Sonic join us here in Brunswick, becoming part of the caloric alternatives here in town. I look forward to consuming much food here, enjoying ourselves at this nostalgic setup that you have here. And it's my pleasure here this morning to present you with a plaque on behalf of the city of Brunswick. It says, Sonic Drive-In, may you have continued success in the city of Brunswick. Yeah, can we send everybody else up there, some council members and the folks who help with the financing, and we've got all the Chamber of Commerce is represented here.
Thanks to Key Bank, they're here, they finance us.
Yep.
Hi everybody, how you doing? I'm Tim Smith, the Economic Development Manager here in Brunswick, and we're at a new exciting grand opening of the Sonic restaurant here. And I have Carrie Deckent, the owner of the business here, and I was just going to ask him a couple of questions. So Carrie, are you excited to be here in Brunswick?
Oh, absolutely. Who would have ever thought Brunswick would be the first Sonic in the Southwest?
I know it is. I know Brunswick's excited about it because they love this city like crazy. But these places, they don't come here first. Why did you pick to come here first?
Well, because, I mean, from the standpoint of your community, 30,000+ people, and the demographics of this group fit our needs perfectly. So when we looked at it, of course, we looked at many other places, but really because the city was probably the most open-armed about it and inviting us to the city. I mean, from all the way from the council meetings into that, I could tell that they wanted us here.
Oh, good. Well, I'll tell you, we wanted you here. I know for a couple of years in this job, a lot of people have been asking me, when are we going to get a Sonic? When are we going to get a Sonic? And I wasn't even quite sure what they were in the beginning. You know, I saw the TV commercials, so I knew it was moving into this area. When you were looking around, was there something special about Brunswick that you thought might be better than the other cities that are in the area?
I think if you look at 303 and you look at the retail that's on 303, I think it's what attracted us to Brunswick, and the traffic, to be quite honest with you, is there was a lot of traffic, a lot of young families, and a lot of young kids. The football team here is excellent, which is good for us. All right, yeah. Kids like to hang out. School's right up the street from us.
Yeah, you do I heard something about tailgate parties. What is that?
Well, what we usually like Friday night after football game, or right, boys, girls, sports, whatever, is we'll become a sponsor at the local schools, and then obviously those people come and support us, and they hang out on the patio, and we do some promotions with them as well.
Okay, well, good. Well, we're excited to have you here, and I'm excited to be up on the curb because I'm not usually this tall. This is usually this is who I'm talking to here. So just for full disclosure,
all right.
I'm not actually this tall. But anyway, thank you, and we're excited to have you here in our community.
Thank you.